Hello my gorgeous Sagittarius, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Sagittarius, and it's for January 2019. So it's for you my beautiful Sagittarius, and it's for January 2019. Listen. This month is going to be very important when it comes to your own personal development, when it comes to your own professional life, when it comes to your finances, and when it comes to your emotions. This is going to be a combination that is going to be literally life-changing by the end of January 2019. The actual January is going to be the month of purification, months when you will want to discover and rediscover yourself through your childhood, through things in your life, through things in your past that used to make you feel happy. Now they will require from you to go back into your childhood, take these things back and just bringing in the now. Very significant indeed. It is all about purification, it is all about breath, it is all about creation, you feeling really creative, which is on another hand help you to release yourself. And also this is going to be really important for your own personal completion. This month, by the time we get to the end of January, you are going to be finalizing your own personal completion. And what is going to happen at the end of January, it is going to reveal the whole new direction. I cannot explain enough, I cannot stress enough, I think is the right word. I can't stress enough how important January is going to be, because by the time we get to the end you will see exactly what I meant. Number 9 is your number, which means that there is an unexpected and expected amount of money that is going to come towards your way. Now, unexpected money that is going to come towards your way, this is going to come through different sources, and it's going to quite surprise you. Perhaps the money that was owed to you, and it's something maybe that you were kind of focusing on, and then it took a really long time to reach you, and now this is going to happen. Some kind of final stage of some money coming to you, which is going to be really brilliant, of course. But on another hand, there is also going to be really great success that you are going to have, and this is what number 9 is all about. It is about your own personal success, and it's about your own material attainment. Indeed, it's all about advantage, and also it's basically your own personal victory. The big wish is going to happen for you this month. The big dream is going to start manifesting itself for you this month. Something that you feel really passionate about, it's involving a new direction, but it's also going to involve you to do a really big change when it comes to your home, and when it comes to your family, and when it comes to those people that are directly connected to you. If you haven't got a family, then they're going to be people in your life, like friends or people who mean to you a lot. There is going to be the need that you're going to feel, because there is going to be a really big opportunity that you're going to have, and you are going to need a little bit of advice. The advice that you're going to go and get is going to be from somebody who means to you quite a lot. But the bottom line is number 9, it's all about the success. Success is finally going to start happening. The success is finally going to start coming in for you, but it's also going to bring, as I said, a whole new direction. Now, on another hand, there is a confidence that you are going to have. The confidence that you are going to have through this number 9 is also telling me that there is going to be the situation when you're going to feel tested, maybe at your work, maybe at the university. If you are retired, it depends where you go and what you do on daily and weekly basis, but you are going to be tested in a way. So whatever you do, you always give a 100% anyway, but like this you will be aware of it. This is going to be good testing anyway. Okay, when it comes to the actual health, energetically, this is going to be brilliant months, because it's the months when you're going to feel lots of energy. So when it comes to your physicality, when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your optimism, you know, on one hand, you know, you're going to be very productive, you're going to do really well on that side, you know. But then on another hand, when it comes to self-esteem, and when it comes to confidence, you know, this is just telling me that it's is, you're going to feel very, very optimistic indeed. So it is going to be a perfect combination of physicality and perfect combination of your mental energy that is just going to be absolutely fantastic. On another hand, what else I was going to say, that this is going to be a perfect time, the whole month, throughout the month is going to be a perfect time for some kind of negotiations as well, if you want to have, because you're going to have a really clear mind, you're going to have a really clear focus, you're going to be very, very sharp indeed. So the health this month is going to be almost absolutely perfect. The only sensitivity that I'm seeing this month is going to be your skin and your hands. Very, very sensitive skin, hands, and even your feet. Please, please, please try to wash with like a natural products without any chemicals. Try to put a cream and a body creams later on, like which are natural without any chemicals, but because this is going to be absolutely perfect combination for you, especially if you're suffering from like a really sensitive skin, really dry skin. But doesn't have to be dry necessarily, but you're just going to feel really, really sensitive. Okay, so now basically going on the first day. Now the first date is actually going to be on the 3rd of January. Ooh la la! The 3rd of January is going to be really important because there is going to be a resolution of a problem, okay? The big resolution to a problem. The big problem is coming to an end. The big conclusion is going to end this problem. And this is just going to bring you the whole new solace, the whole new healing and satisfactory result, because you will see that you will get so much out of it. You will gain so much out of it, and on another hand, it's just going to be like, oh God, thank God, now this is coming to an end. This will give you a reason to reason for celebration. Literally, there is going to be the reason celebration, and the first people for the celebration, the first people in your life are going to be the people who mean to you the most. So you will think about some kind of celebration, some kind of gathering here. Absolutely brilliant. There is an advice from somebody that you are going to have as well on this day. This is an older person, wise person, very conscious, very powerful, very gentle, very beautiful. There is some kind of advice that you are going to get with this person, through this person, from this person, and this advice that you are going to get is going to be directly connected to the area in your life that goes back within 10 months ago. At around 10 months ago, there was a situation that you were going through and that made you feel really a little bit sad, and it made you feel a little bit depressed, and it made you feel a little bit disappointed, and it brought a little bit sorrow into your life. Now that situation happened like at around the 10 months ago, within the last 10 months. So now this situation, this person that I said is going to give you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful advice when it comes to this particular situation that caused a little bit of pain in your life, a little bit of pain, a little bit of affliction. So that's actually going to be quite good indeed. The second important day is going to be on the 20th of January. Now the 20th of January is just going to be like, this is going to be the actual day when you're going to wake up in the morning, and there is going to be very interesting determination that you are going to have, very interesting determination that you're going to feel, and you're going to feel lots of ideas. You're going to feel lots of ideas, and you're going to be like a buzzing all around the place. Now it is a wonderful creativity that you are going to have. This is not just any type of creativity. This is sacred creativity. This is literally the sacred creativity that you are going to have, because that creativity that you are going to have, it's going to take you places, it's going to take you somewhere, and you're going to find yourself being the part of the certain situation. You're going to find yourself being a part of the certain scenario, and that part of that certain scenario that you are going to be, it's going to be the key. This is going to be the key. This is going to be the answer. This is going to be your stepping stone, because it is going to bring the whole new turning point into your life, and this is going to be so important for you. I cannot stress how important this turning point is going to come through, because at the same time you will approach the end of a problem, but then these unexpected events that will occur will actually bring the new turning point. The new turning point is going to bring a new direction. 20th of January is going to be really, really important. If you've got anything important to do, if you need to do something important, if you need to sign something, if you need to negotiate, 20th of January will be absolutely perfect for this indeed. Okay, so now the third important date is going to be on the 24th of January. Now the 24th of January is just going to be very deep day. You're gonna feel very spiritually connected. You will want to do something unusual. You will want to do something mischievous. You will want to do something different, and you will want to kind of explore certain parts of your life, and you will want to explore certain parts of yourself, and there are going to be lots of things on your mind that there normally wouldn't be, and there is some kind of situation going to arise that is going to require from you to react really sharp. You're going to need to be really sharp indeed, and that is going to be absolutely brilliant, because that is just going to on another hand bring a whole new motivation when it comes to you, and a whole new kind of reason for the celebration, because this is just going to become something very, very important later on. Okay, the new beginning that is just about to start now, that is going to unfold later on in the year. By the time we get to the end of 2019, this is all going to make sense, and this is just going to be the fertile time when you're about to plant the seed. On another hand, there is a certain journey that is going to be connected to this. Okay, you will plan a certain journey, or you will go on a certain journey. This is really important, because this also means that the work-life balance is going to require from you to take some time out to take care of yourself, to relax a little bit, and it's going to help you a lot, because once you go to this particular journey, if you go on this journey like at the end of January, on the 24th of January, or if you book your journey at around this time, this is going to be very specific, because by the time you go there or by the time you come back, it depends. As long as you kind of book journey at around this time, it doesn't matter, as long as it's got this particular energy. But what is going to happen is that you are going to have a really good idea that is going to come to you, and that idea is going to seem something like a really tiny, really little, but it's just going to grow in the biggest and most strongest, most powerful oak tree that can be. Okay, this is how significant this is going to be. Okay, so now basically going to the first part of January 2019, the first part of January in 2019, the first week is going to make you realize, you know, if you want to progress in your life, you're going to have to abandon certain thing. You're going to have to stop certain stage. You're going to have to change something that doesn't work anymore, something that is not meant to be there anymore, something that you felt so passionate about, you know, but it's just sometimes, you know, spiritual journeys do come to an end, and this looks like it is the, you know, in order for you to move on, in order for you to live your life, you're going to have to abandon a certain stage in your life. But this is really, really important, because it's going to make you feel a little bit nervous, it's going to make you feel a little bit uneasy. Now, when you feel like this, I always recommend like a Larima. Larima is a quite rare little crystal, very powerful indeed, very gentle but very powerful, and it's fantastic for those situations in our life when we are going through changes, when we are starting something new, we are trying something new, but we are a little bit scared of the new beginnings because we may not have enough experience to actually go for it. So, and then that can actually, these feelings, emotions can actually make us feel really uneasy. They can make us feel like a little bit anxious. So now what Larima does, you wear it throughout January and February. It's going to be quite significant, because you are going to be going to quite certain changes that are going to be starting from you making certain decisions that are going to be connected to an unknown situations in your life, unknown areas in your life. So when you feel like a little bit like anxious, you're wearing like a Larima, let's say, and then you just touch it. With the difference with this crystal is that you touch it, you rub it with your little fingers like this every time you feel anxious, every time when you feel stressed or something like that, and then automatically you can actually sense this energy, you can feel this energy automatically. It can actually help you out. This beautiful Larima comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this, it is in the description below on my website, because I've got this in my store. So this is something that I think that you should actually get, you see. And now it is a great first week of January. It's fantastic when it comes to your own realization about your own prosperity, because you're going to realize that you've got more than you were actually maybe scared, or you're going to realize, however, that the financial situation is going to start improving, and this is really, really good. This is also a great time to talk to the bosses or something like that, if you would like to have like some kind of promotion and things like that, or if we are in general like unhappy with something, this is a great time to sort things out. On another hand, you're going to feel like a very, very strong connection to the childhood. I mentioned this, like you're going to feel like a very strong nostalgia, very strong connection with your childhood, and this is because there is something from your childhood that is still missing. As I mentioned this before, and the nostalgia, certain people, certain situations, and there is something is going to come out out of it that is going to start making sense later on to you. But this is going to be a really important time because there is a realization going to come through. Realization what's missing in your life now, what you need to bring into your life to make it more colorful, you know. Don't go just one direction, you know. Don't forget about the life, don't forget to live, you know. We can work, we can be busy and all that, but it's very, very important not to forget to live our lives and to enjoy ourselves, to have adventures and things like that. Now, it is a brilliant, that nostalgia is just going to bring you, believe me or not, your own victory and mental clarity, and it's going to bring you another realization that you've got everything you need to have. You've been like a little bit tricked in your mind because you thought that you can't move on, you thought that you can't go on the next big stage, but now this is going to bring you the whole new world of possibilities here. And also great honor from a leader, a great praising from a leader that you're going to have, a great information that from somebody who is a leader in your life, somebody who is an owner, like a leader in your life, it's actually going to come towards you and actually going to praise you, and there is a new option there going to become available for you. Very important for those of you that are looking for a job as well, that you haven't got a job maybe. Just go for it, go for it, go for it, apply for as many as you can, because there is something very important about to happen here. Indeed. The second part of January 2019, you see, the second part of January 2019, the family member, the certain person in your life that was struggling, the certain person in your life that didn't have a great time, it's actually going to have a really good news. Now, this is something that you were worrying about. This is something that you were thinking. This is something that was at the back of your mind, a certain family member that is, of course, very close to you, but it's just something that happened to them and it's just kind of affected you as well, big time. So now this is the problem is coming to an end when it comes to the certain family member, and that is just going to be really, really good for you, because I can see that this is going to mean to you quite a lot. On another hand, there's the whole new security and power that I'm seeing that you're going to have here. Security and power that is about to manifest, and this is really good, and I cannot stress enough how important this month is going to be, and this month is going to have a really strong reflection on throughout the year. This month you're going to do so much. There's so much that is going to happen this month that is just going to be happening throughout the year, but it's really good, it's really powerful, and it's really successful indeed. Now, it is also an adventure that you're gonna feel. An adventure, you will want to go to an adventure, but this particular adventure is connected to the future planning. It is not an adventure you go out and have a great time, you go on a holidays, have a great time, but it means that you will kind of see the certain stage in your life that is going to become available for you to actually do and go for it. Before you will be like, absolutely no way, but now this flick of energies that you are going to have, this change of energy that you are going to have, this change of reaction that you are going to have, it's going to reflect on you and really beautifully, because now you're going to see the problem like an adventure, and that's absolutely the perfect attitude to have, the perfect mind to have in order to get on with things, because that in itself is going to make you realize something really important about your professional life, really important about yourself, and really important about where you are now, where you want to go, and where you want to be. You will be able to see the picture from a slightly different angle, but this is just going to be ridiculously important, because it's going to make you realize that you were the things that you were doing wrong when it comes to maybe your emotions, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to things like that. You know, there is just something, it's going to kind of affect you here, and it's just going to make you feel like a little bit low, a little bit down when it comes to your emotion, when it comes to your love life, because it's just something you will be going through, something is going to need to be dealt with, okay? And that you will find like connection with the family members are going to be absolutely brilliant and very significant at around this time, because this is going to be brilliant for you. It looks like you will find like a healing with your family, and this is going to be absolutely brilliant. The mid-January is going to be your homecoming time, but it's going to be absolutely fantastic, because it's going to be the perfect thing for you to do. The last part of January 2019, ooh la la! It is all about, again, my goodness, Sagittarius, this is going to be amazing. It is a mind-blowing month. Week after week is going to be mind-blowing. So many changes you're going through. And now, even when I come to the end of January, recognition. This is going to be the time of your recognition. You will be recognized, and this is going to be so, so good. Your big wish is going to be fulfilled with this as well, okay? Great new motivation. revelation is going to come through. Great new victory is going to come through. Abundance. I mean, this is going to be brilliant. This recognition is just going to be life-changing for you. And it's at the same time, you're going to kind of find yourself in a situation where you're going to be contemplating at the end of January what to do. Some new direction is going to become revealed to you, something that you wanted to do in a really long time, but now this is going to become revealed to you. It is just kind of, it is going to bring its own problems when it comes to contemplation, because you're not going to be too sure what to do. You will be dealing with new things, you will be dealing with new emotions, you will be dealing with new people, you will be dealing with new energies in your life, and that in itself is just going to bring you a new awakening indeed. And that new awakening is just going to make you realize that there is a really powerful ending that you are going to have. The whole new stage in your life is coming to an end. The whole new era is about to start. So on one hand, this is the end of January, and on another hand, this is the beginning of the whole new stage and the whole new era in your life. You see, my Sagittarius babies, if I only went back like 3 or 4 months ago, you would be like so scared to go for it. You will be scared to go into an unknown like this in such a way. But now you're just going to be really, really happy because of the way things are going to develop and unfold throughout January. The end of January is going to be absolutely amazing. It is all about the luxury and all about culmination, and you will also want to reward yourself. I can see that you will want to kind of spend some money on yourself, enjoy yourself, reward yourself, like you were about. It's all about the holidays as well. I've mentioned holidays before. This is going to be very significant, and you're going to feel free, you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel like you have wings, you will want to fly and just enjoy yourself, and you really, really deserve it. So the end of January is going to bring you something, realization that you want to buy something for yourself, you want to get something for yourself, you want to reward yourself. You know, normally maybe you wouldn't go for it, but now it's the right time. Go for it, Sagittarius. Absolutely go for it. Okay, and now what am I going to do now? I'm going to just one more thing. Another thing that I highly recommend, and especially when we are going through changes, and especially when things are happening in our lives, like there is no tomorrow, you know, things are happening and unfolding, and this month is going to be absolutely mind-blowing for you. And when it comes to making big decisions and choices and things like that, you're going to have it all. I suggest you, of course, Moldavite. This beauty is one of the most powerful crystals out there. And Moldavite, this comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. And I suggest you to wear Moldavite in January, February, even March, as much as you can, because there are going to be lots of decisions that you're going to be making, lots of unknown situations that you're going to be going through, and Moldavite is absolutely brilliant to kind of balance you out. But also on one hand, it helps you to attract, you know, financial situation. It helps you to stay on the right track while it's protecting from the bad people and while it's protecting from the negative situations. And Moldavite is a must. Okay, the link for Moldavite is in the description below. You will see it, and you can buy this in my store as well. And this is something that I highly recommend for you to have. Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to concentrate on those of you Sagittariuses who are in relationships. Okay, so now Sagittariuses that are in relationship, these are your cards. Okay, so basically, I don't know how can you see them. Basically, you see this is all about your partner is going to be going through a really important stage. Of course, it's going to be an important stage for them, but it's at the same time going to be an important stage for you as well. And your partner is just going to kind of your partner is going to be tested this month, so let them know that they're going to be tested. Their bravery is going to be tested. Their capacity is going to be tested. Or at least your partner is going to feel like it. And your partner is going to also, the good thing is that your partner is going to feel really, really brave. Your partner is going to feel unusually brave. But this is absolutely perfect in this particular situation. So it is going to kind of make your partner a little bit uneasy, because your partner is going to be going through some kind of stress as well throughout January. but also, you know, that Larima that I said, that Larima you can maybe get for your partner as well, if your partner is going through so much stress, and every time when they get too stressed, you know, they just rub the actual Larima with their fingers, and that's going to help them to calm them down quite a lot. But on another hand, you know, this is going to be really good, because by the end of January, let me tell you something, this bravery is going to be really paid. This bravery is going to be really good. This capacity is going to be very significant. This strength of your partner is going to be really significant, because this is going to bring triumph and the good news and something that you both wanted to do and both wanted to happen. And this is going to be really good for your financial situation, for your situation in general, and for your general advancement. Okay, it's a really, really great time. It's a lot to do with the promotion. It's a lot to do with recognition of abilities and things like that. So this is going to be absolutely great. And you and your partner, this is going to be a big month for both of you, because by the end of January you will want to do something really big for both of you. You want to get something really big, do something really big, and do something really different. But if this didn't happen, you wouldn't be gone this direction. So it's a really, really important month for those of you that are in relationships. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to concentrate on those of you that are actually single. Okay, single. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Okay, so now, like, for those of you that are single, like, I need to warn you a little bit. Like, you know, basically this is the thing, you will feel like you want to have a great time, you will feel like you want to go out, you will feel like you want to flirt, you will feel like you want to meet people, but you know, and you are going to be surrounded by people, you are going to be meeting people, people are going to find you very attractive, you're going to like it, and sometimes that's just absolutely perfect thing. Sometimes that is so good, because I said this so many times, by us flirting and by people flirting back, you know, you find out so much about yourself. It's really good, you know, it's very good for the confidence, it's very good for self-esteem and things like that. There's nothing wrong with flirting, nothing wrong with innocent flirting, but I can see that there will be lots of flirting going on, and there are lots of spiritual little connections that you are going to have, spiritual little connections that you're going to feel, and you're also going to be part of the things where you're going to feel like very much so connected to go and visit certain rituals or do the certain rituals. You're going to feel that spirituality where you will want to do something, you want to help that reconnection, which is absolutely brilliant. It is all, you will feel like you want transformation. For those of you that are single, you really want to feel like you're really going to feel like you want change, you want a big change, you want a big transformation, you want a big you're going to feel rebirth, and you really want to feel like you don't want to be maybe single anymore, but at the same time you will really really enjoy yourself, you know. And what I said before is that what I wanted to say before is just basically, but there is somebody that is going to come forward. You can have a great time. They will have an impact on you indeed. They will make you feel good about yourself. They will make you feel sexy about yourself. They will make you feel powerful about yourself. They will make you feel good. But you will just be the lover of that person. So you are going to come to the stage when you will really want to meet someone really serious, or at least somebody, or at least partially serious or something, whatever that means. But you know, you will want to meet somebody a little bit more serious, at least somebody who is single, at least somebody who's not with somebody else, at least somebody who's not in relationship. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, that there is going to be an option over there for you, but that option is going to be with somebody already. So I would personally, I wouldn't, it's hard to say, it's a very complex situation. Would you be with somebody who is with somebody else? You know, no. But you can't say it like that, because it depends what their situation with that person is. Maybe everything came to an end. Maybe this spiritual journey came to an end. Maybe their spiritual journey came to an end 2 years ago. Maybe they didn't even realize. It's hard to say. But I strictly think that you would be just like a lover to this person. You'll be like a mistress or mister, whatever is the word. You're like a mistress or mister for a man. You know, it all depends, you know, but you would be like a lover, which means that there is somebody who is maybe going to be married, or somebody who's going to be in a strong relationship, not just any relationship, a strong relationship, or somebody who's going to be in a relationship who's a little bit naughty, that is going to try to become a part of the scenario. And I would try to stay away from them, okay? So there will be opportunity to be with this person, but for me, this is not somebody who's going to stay too long. For me, this is the step in the wrong direction. So therefore, if you meet somebody who is like in relation with somebody else, I would just stay away. So basically, the bottom line is go out, have a great time. You will actually start rediscovering yourself here. There is something important that you're going to find out about yourself as well. To find somebody really important, it's not going to happen, but at least I warned you about somebody, and they may even lie to you. They may even lie to you and be dishonest to you, like they're not with somebody, but they actually are. So be careful, or all I want to say. Okay, so my gorgeous Sagittarius, I love you to bits, okay? I wish you the best holidays, happy holidays, okay? And I wish you Happy New Year 2019. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous people. And I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light. Mwah. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarius, thank you ever so much for sticking with me all this time. Thank you ever so much. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.